Welcome to Iowa Live for this Monday. I am Lou. Hopefully you enjoyed the weekend. And boy, we're going to be enjoying the next several days. You just heard Taylor Canoe said, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in the 40s. Perfect time to get out, stretch your legs, go for a walk. But you might be saying to yourself, I'd love to, but my feet hurt too much when I try to get around. Well, we have somebody joining us right now that might be able to help your situation. Dr. Ole Olson with Central Iowa Neuropathy joining us right now. Dr. Ole, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Lou. Thanks for having me on again.
Absolutely. Now, we're talking about people that might have some pain in their feet, and that could be peripheral neuropathy. First of all, let's talk about the causes of peripheral neuropathy.
Absolutely. There are lots of causes, actually about 100 different causes of peripheral neuropathy. Some of the more common ones that we see are diabetic neuropathy, chemo-induced for those that have gone through cancer treatments. And the last category is called idiopathic, which really means that we just don't know for sure. And there are lots of different categories under there, statin drugs, certain chemical exposures. But really, with all these causes, it really comes down to one thing that we see in pretty much every peripheral neuropathy case, and that's poor circulation. Those nerves don't get the nourishment, the oxygen, the nutrients, the things they need to thrive, and they begin to die off. And it's not to the point until they're dead where people start to experience symptoms.
Wow, now you mentioned over 100 different causes for this. You just rattled off some of those. Now, it sounds like this could actually occur about any age, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Generally speaking, more people are in their 60s, 70s and up that we see. But I've seen people as young as 24 that have experienced this.
Wow. So, so common symptoms of peripheral neuropathy to kind of, zero in on what this pain might be coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes people experience things like balance issues, unable to walk freely. They could feel lots of pain in the hands or feet. So that could be sharp electrical type pains, or it could be kind of that dull, like toothache type feeling. Sometimes they have just numbness and tingling where it just kind of feels like dead, heavy feeling. Like they just can't feel it. Maybe troubles gripping things with their hands, dropping stuff. We've had people literally step on glass, step on nails, not know it until they take their shoes off later on and find their socks full of blood. So this can be a very, very dangerous cycle to have, and why it's so important to get tested if you have any of these symptoms.
Well, that is definitely something to keep in mind, even some of the, maybe even the clumsiness that some people might be experiencing as they're getting a little older too might be attributed to this. But what can be done if this is the case, if you believe that you might have peripheral neuropathy?
Yeah, so we actually specialize in not only stopping the progression, but actually reversing this disease. Most of the time when you go to the doctor, you're going to get the typical, sleep pills if you're having trouble sleeping, maybe some off-label stuff like gabapentin or Lyrica if you're having pain. If you have numbness or tingling, a lot of times you're just told you have to live with it. To me, that was never a solution. And so I was always trying to figure out how can we get these nerves to turn around and begin healing. And we've met with basically a program that we've developed over the years that allows us to attack every single component to peripheral neuropathy to, like I said, not only stop the progression, but get the nerves healing, get them moving back in the right direction so they can get back to living a better quality of life, because that's really what it comes down to. And so the majority of our treatments are focused at improving the blood flow, restoring the communication between the brain and the feet so healing can begin.
Right, and you have some seminars that are set up, free seminars we might add right over there in Ankeny you want to let people know about, and a special offer too for the first 15 people that contact you.
Absolutely. So we've got a free seminar. This is really designed for those people that maybe they just want to understand more about peripheral neuropathy, what's going on, how it could affect them. Maybe they haven't been told they have it, but they're just kind of wondering. So coming out to learn more about this, first 15 callers are going to give you a free seminar. You also get a free copy of my book, Reversing Neuropathy, when you come in. So that way it can help guide you a little bit more. And actually right now, because of the new year, we've been trying to find some open time slots for people. Because I know a lot of people, that they got through the holiday season, they've been kind of putting themselves on the back burner, and they're like, I need to do something about this now. The first 8 callers mention Iowa Live, and we're actually going to give you a free consultation here in the clinic and a free nerve scan, which may show if this is something that is affecting you and how we can help.
All right, so again, let's get a hold of him right now. 505-3700, 505-3700, 515 area code, of course, 515-505-3700 for Central Iowa Neuropathy. CentralIowaNeuropathy.com on the internet as well. Dr. Ole Olson, thank you so much. Great information as always, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, Lou. Have a great day.